this is some kind of a job, don't you? I mean, you're facing charges of false imprisonment, criminal conspiracy, bribery, and not to mention the rising body count.
What is it you want from me, Robert?
Peter August, I want to know where he is and when you worked with him.
I'm not working with Peter.
Oh, come on. You found him a place to hide, didn't you?
Yes. And I gave him money and transportation, but not out of my choice. I was forced to do Peter's bidding.
Really? And what kind of leverage did he have to get that?
Look, I've answered one of your questions as a sign of good faith. Now it's time to begin negotiations.
Just what do you mean by negotiations?
Well, it's a classic quid pro quo, isn't it? The WSB can't get Peter August without my help, and I'm not about to give them my help without something in return. My freedom.
The WSB's not going to let you off the hook for crimes you did in the last 7 minutes, much less 7 years.
I'm a former director of the Bureau. The WSB has a reputation to maintain. Now, prosecuting one of their own wouldn't look very good, would it?
I wouldn't bet the farm on that.
Oh, really? Well, let's do a little cost-benefit analysis, shall we? Prosecuting me versus pursuing Peter August. Well, I'd say that was a bit of a no-brainer, wouldn't you, Robert? And Peter's your priority. He's the one that's unstable. He's dangerous. He has access to Faison's bag of dirty tricks. Now, you still have some pull at the Bureau, so I suggest you convince them to make me a deal.
I don't take my orders from the Cassadine.
Oh, Robert, come on. Your goal is to catch the big bad wolf, isn't it? The man who kidnapped Drew Kane, who can still terrorize Maxie Jones and her little girl. Look, you can either throw the book at me, or you can stop Peter August. But you can't do both.
Robert doesn't think you're much of a hero. I think I disagree with him. I mean, you don't fit the conventional mold. You're very flawed, self-serving, definitely compromised. But you do have the courage to face up to what you've done. And try to be better. And you've certainly tried to turn your life around for you and your daughters. I think that's very heroic in my books. That kind of courage. It's my doubting ex-husband. Okay. I'll be right back.